Okay, so this is going to be a more extensive video of how to like search for your vendors and some of the process of that. I will come out with more videos. Bear with me, I don't really use YouTube. The videos are too long for me. Also, if I am monetized, you better believe it, you're going to be seeing some ads. I don't know if I am, to be honest, so we'll see. Also, something to keep in mind. It is almost Chinese New Year, so they are about to take off. If they haven't already. They take off couple weeks, and then the factory shut down for a month. So if you're not getting responses back, that's why. Unfortunately, this video came out when it did. Also, they all use WhatsApp, so get WhatsApp. That's like the first thing you need to do. So I have recorded this video 3 times because I keep forgetting to press screen record to show y'all this. Oh gosh, I only get 2 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna have to move fast. Okay, so this is Alibaba. Now you can use the vendors that I have shown y'all, which I can vouch for those, but if you just wanna search your own, which I forgot to put in stone. I'm feeling rushed only having 2 minutes. You can search for your own. But I need to show y'all some pointers here. I really don't like to be rushed. I really mess up when I do that. So some Taj Mahal. So let's look at this. See where it says 20 square meters? A square meter is about 10.64 square feet. These are people that are looking for big companies, like hotels, resorts, businesses. They're not looking for you that's just building your house or remodeling. So like this one, 2 square meters, that's doable. They'll work with you. You got to keep that in mind. So the prices, it kind of gives you an idea, but honestly, you're not going to know the price until you give them like your size or everything you want. So keep that in mind. You know, this is number 5 hot selling in tile marble, shipping. I'm telling you, a container is the way to go and just fill it up. Otherwise, the shipping gets pricey fast. So you can learn about the product here, and then you can also learn about the company and see the reviews. I don't know why I did that. Like let's click up here on the company. Here's this company, 12 years. They're in this part of China, which a lot of the stone is in that area of China. You can read all about the company and the different products they have. So that is that part. And you just got to do your research. I mean, I started researching October, not last year, the year before. But I had time. I knew I had time. If you're more on a schedule, you know, better get busy. So I am just going to go to like my favorites right here. And then, you know, it's basically everything you've saved. Like here's the light a lot of people like. Now, I mean, see the minimum order 2, but I ordered so many, so it didn't matter. I didn't have to order 2 of those. I ordered a ton of lights, but you've got to contact them. So they used to keep their WhatsApp number on their like product, the homepage, the company page, but they've taken it off. And I think it's because Alibaba's gotten a little strict with that. So what you do is chat now, and the way you have to write, like you want to communicate through WhatsApp, you gotta space it out. What app, and then break up your number where it doesn't look like that. Otherwise, Alibaba flag it and they won't even send it. So keep that in mind. You know, this is the light I got. Tells all about it. To be honest, I don't know when that video cut out. So it might just have a screen because I'm only getting 2 minutes at a time. So once you decide that, I'm just going to show you all the lighting. Once you decide everything, they will give you a quotation thing like this. As you can see, all the different ones I got, all the different colors, what kind of bulbs, and then, you know, it came to 9,000 something, which I don't see my lights that go over my waterfall island. I don't know if I had to pay them extra later. I don't remember. So what you do, see they take, I don't know if it says, you'll got to put a deposit down before they do any drawings or anything like that. Some do 30, some do 50. So keep that in mind. Put the deposit down. Now, I chose to just bank wire the money. You could go through Alibaba. There's a charge for it through Alibaba, and you could use a credit card, but there's a percentage fee you've got to pay for that. Okay, I was just making sure my screen record is still working. So once you pay it, they start getting into production. Like one of my lights, I guess they've never made it before. I think it was RH dupe. They like drew the drawings to make sure it looked like how I wanted it. And I said, yeah, that's great. The lighting only took a month to produce. Doors and windows, they took about 3 months. So once everything's done, they will contact you, and they'll send you videos and photos of everything. Like my big light, this one right here, was not right. The sticks were bright white while the base was more cream. And I was like, no, I want it all cream. So they redid it. I mean, well, they didn't redo it. They painted it and made it the color I wanted. It turned out perfect. So they'll show you everything, make sure everything is good. And then at that point when they're done, that's when you pay the rest of whatever you owe them. So after you pay what they owe them, then they'll set up the shipping. Wow, if you are just shipping like a couple lights, I don't know how to do that. I only know how to do a container. I'm telling you, the best route to go is a container. If you need enough stuff to fill it up, get a container and fill that sucker up. So at that point, my shipping agent went and collected everything from all the vendors. I had 4 vendors for this order. Now I went over, I think it's called let me see. I think it's called CBM. It doesn't say on this one. It's cubic something. It's how much can fit in the container. Something you need to keep in mind, weight does not matter. It doesn't matter if you are filling that sucker up with slabs of stone or you're filling up with pillows. It's going to cost the same. So weight does not matter. Fill the sucker up. We had to go to a 40-foot because we end up having to buy more fencing, because originally we were just going to hook onto our neighbor's fence, but we had to have a retaining wall and we can't now. So we had to order more fencing, which made us go over a 20-foot container. And at the time, we needed the doors and windows like at a certain time with our original builder. Since we are with a new builder, we don't necessarily need them right now because we're not at that stage. So we kind of just had to ship the container not full. We could have still fit quite a bit. Unfortunately, that was the situation we were in, and there's nothing we can do about it. So once you want to time it where all your stuff is pretty much will be produced and ready to go all at the same time. So the lights, like I told them, look, the doors and windows are going to take a lot longer. So don't start this till then, and don't start this, because they're only going to hold it for so long for you. And then your shipping agent goes and gets it all. You might have to pay some shipping to get it to the agent or stuff like that. I honestly don't remember. I did have to pay like $50 shipping to get my hardware to my door company, because originally I was going to use the door company ship, but I found a better price using a shipping agent. So she tells you how much it's going to be. And then there are some taxes. You want to make sure you don't have any anti-dumping items. You can look them up. I don't know them all, but I know like ceramic tile is one. Besides ceramic tile, I think cabinets, like kitchen cabinets might be one. And all it is there's going to be a high tax on it. So I stayed away from those items. So she gives you the rundown, everything, and after they collect it goes to the port or whatever. And originally ours was supposed to be on a boat where it would arrive just before Christmas, but something was going on. I don't know if something's going on in the Panama Canal or boats over there. I don't remember. So it wasn't, the shipping yard was backed up. So it did get delayed a week or something, which was fine. At that point, I didn't need my stuff. So they'll send you a tracking of your container. It's your container. Nothing else is going in it. It's sealed. Like there's a lock on it. Once it gets on the ship, you can track it. As long as it's near the coast and everything, you can see where your container is. You can pay $20 if you want to actually track it in the ocean through a satellite. We didn't care that much. Once it got close to Hawaii, it like popped up and stuff like that. And goes through the Panama Canal. For me, I'm in Texas, so that it goes into Houston. It took 22 days from China to Houston. Here's the thing. It was arriving the day I was leaving for Mexico. And I told Lala, I'm like, it can't be delivered. I'm in Mexico. She's like, don't worry. We'll save it for you. Well, I had it scheduled to come back. We were coming back from Mexico on a Thursday. I had it scheduled to come back on a Saturday, and we got stuck in Mexico. And at that point, it switches from Lala to a lady that's based in the U.S. And she's in California. She calls and schedules the delivery date, like whatever day works for you. Now, unfortunately, I had to reschedule mine, and I did get charged storage fees. I don't remember how many days, like $700 something. And unfortunately, there's nothing I could do about that. I was stuck in Mexico. So that sucks. Don't have it be delivered around if you're going to go on vacation. So keep that in mind. And I told Lala, I said, the next container, we will not be scheduling that anywhere near my vacations. So, which I don't think I'm going on vacation that time anyway. So that is the process. So then, the date came, the time, you picked the time and everything. It was actually a Chinese guy that was driving the 18-wheeler. He pulls up. He says, where do you want the truck? We had it at my husband's work, pulled along here. You've got to get a forklift. I mean, if you're doing the container route, you got to get a forklift. What they stack them in huge crates. There's absolutely no way you can lift it. You get 2 hours, and then it's $95 an hour after that to unload. We ran into a problem. The first 2 boxes were absolutely ginormous. Our forks on our forklift, it's not ours, we rented one, were not big enough. I had to walk away from the situation. All I could see is my husband pulling off and it going. He got it off. That him and his friends got it off, safe and sound. So I would try to get a forklift with the extended lifts because the way they did it was risky. And after that, there's all your stuff and you get to unwrap it. I mean, you sign a piece of paper and the Chinaman goes on, and now I have all my stuff. People ask things I do different last time. We'll not schedule it to come around a vacation or something important, like you can't be there to unload it. Different, not really anything. Oh, I wish I messed up on my chandelier for my living room. It's tiny, y'all. It's a lookalike. I picked the biggest size that the name brand had, and I was like, well, it looks good in the picture. It's gotta look good in my living room. Oh my gosh, it is so tiny. I'm gonna try to sell it because it was a little expensive. And if I can't, I'll just use it as my outdoor dining room table light, but man, it's expensive to use for that. But I have to reorder one a lot bigger, like 4 times bigger. So make sure your sizing is correct. That's a big one. But otherwise, I don't really think because I am doing this again. I'm not filling up a container, but, well, technically I am. We're not literally filling it up, but I'm already purchasing things to fill up another 40 foot. And they do have a size bigger than 40 foot. Somebody was telling me like a 56 foot that you can get. And the price difference at the time of a 20 and a 40 was only like $1,800. So in my opinion, just get a 40 and fill it up. $1,800 ain't shit for what you're comparing. Oh, I don't know if you can cuss on YouTube. Also, there is a chance, Lala told me, that because it goes through customs, even though it's a container, it goes through customs. They randomly pick containers to check. Like TSA randomly picks you. If your container gets checked, it could cost almost up to $2,000. You've got to pay for it. And it freaking sucks. It didn't happen to me. I knew it was going to happen to me because that's my luck. It didn't happen, thank goodness. But that is a risk you take, which it's pretty messed up that you have to pay for it for them picking yours. But regardless, that's one of the risks. So for the next container, we are getting furniture, which is already been deposited down, drawn up. And I asked them to send me like progress videos so I can share with y'all and stuff. It's all RH lookalikes. My neighbor, she already bought from them and got her product, says it's amazing. So I went and pulled the trigger. We're getting countertop stones. It was cheaper to get tile made out of natural stone than it is to buy ceramic tile here. So I'm gonna have marble floors and marble black backsplashes because it's cheaper to just buy it from China. We're gonna get automatic shades for the patio to come down. We're looking for the patio heaters that go in your ceiling. I need door hardware. I might get some linear vents for the air ducts. What else am I getting? I need more lights. I changed some design choices. I need another garage door. We decided to go with 2 double garage doors now because the original builder, the size of the garage, of the single garage is so tiny you can fit like a car in it. You can't fit a truck or SUV. So what we're going to do with the smaller garage door that we already have, eventually we plan on building like another like garage storage area / pool. Not pool house where you have a bedroom and everything, but kind of like that. So we'll use it for that, to keep the golf cart in there and something. Trying to think I don't remember what else, but I am filling that sucker up. I didn't get a chance to last time and it boiled my blood. Unfortunately, I was in the situation I was in. Had nothing to do with anybody in China. But yeah, it's a process. Honestly, I mean, it was rather easy. The only like stressing I had was the container and I was in Mexico. So I will do some more videos, but this is just the actual process of it. Now I will tell you, if you aren't gonna buy a container, like my neighbor, she didn't get a container for her patio furniture, and it's still, I think she said it cost her, just for her patio furniture, $6,000 to ship it. I mean, that's almost the cost of a container, and they didn't really have that much. So they could have just got a container and filled it up because there's more stuff they want. So I told her about it, so I think she's ordering more furniture. I think they're gonna get a container this next time. So just keep that in mind. But I will come out with more videos for y'all. Bye.